Willkommen zurück hier bei Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. So, wir gehen jetzt zurück zu Stonewood Manor. So. Gehen wir mal rein hier. Gucken wir mal, was im Briefkasten ist. Nö. Diesmal nicht. So. Wo ist diese Tür? Hier.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
Ich muss das zu Ende bringen.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
Was kommt jetzt? Erinnerungen ans Herrenhaus. Mensch. Ich verbrachte meine Kindheit im Stonewood Manor und jeder Raum in diesem Herrenhaus ruft alle Erinnerungen an diese Zeit.
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good. That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, it didn't survive.
Okay. Bestimmt auch, oder? Nö. Okay, hier ist das nächste. Was ist das da hinten?
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Da sitzt jemand. Oh. Oh Gott. Da ist was.
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Oh Gott, was jetzt?
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
Ja, was?
These must help calm her down.
Neuer Hinweis für
What are you thinking
Gedankenspiele.
about? Is everything all right?
Okay. Tier- und Beruhigungsmittel. Dr. Richter testete... Wie ich das mache? Nee. Allergische Reaktion. Mutter zeigte eine unerwartete allergische Reaktion. Wenn ich das andere mache, ist er trunken und dann mache ich das andere. Das kommt dann, meine Mutter wurde ertränkt. Nee. Hallo. Bleib doch mal da. Das da nicht ertrunken. So.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Ist da noch was? Fallmappe. Hier, da ist was.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
Vielleicht mal dahinter laufen. Nee, da ist gar nichts. Wo nun? Das was.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
Das ist ein Buch da. Da ist ein Symbol.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Oh Gott. Jetzt geht's wieder los.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a
Ah,
while.
das Ding.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Okay.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Wo kommt das her? Oh, da.
I'm waiting for you.
Katze-Maus-Spiel hier.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Coming, Mother. This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Jetzt geht's wieder los. Ach du Scheiße.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on. If you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Bisschen gruselig gerade.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
Oh, hier passiert jetzt nichts.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
Don't call me that. You aren't fooling me.
No! Mum, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mum, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my son back or I'll kill you.
Alter, was ist das denn? Psycho. Oh mein Gott. Was geht hier ab im Spiel? Was ist los jetzt? Oh mein Gott. Mutter versuchte mich umzubringen. Meine Mutter versuchte mich im Teich zu ertränken. Ach du Scheiße. Ich habe meine Mutter getötet. Was? Was ist los? John ist der Schuldige. Ja, keine Ahnung, ob das stimmt.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
You. It was your idea. The sedative, that was you.
She was hurting us. Sherry, I couldn't bear to see you suffer.
So you killed my mother. My worst impulses, my darkest thoughts, they're you. You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. From a truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Whoa, 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 Sherry. What are you doing?
There is only one way through.
Through what? What do you mean?
My entire life, my work, my mind, has been compromised by a malignant force, by a perversion of rationality. By you, John. You're a tumor. You're a poison.
Sherlock.
And like a tumor, you must be excised for the health of the patient.
No. No, this is the lie, Sherry. I protected you. I am your friend, your brother. You know me. You know me. I was always there for you. When your mother lashed out, I took the hit. When you were alone, I held you. She was sick. She needed to calm down. I helped her.
You killed her.
No. Yes. No. But it was not meant. Please. Please. I'm scared.
I know.
Are you all right?
I think, on the balance of things, no.
That is good news. To be unaffected by today's events would place you in a different pathology entirely. Your time on Cordona is over, Sherlock. Tomorrow we shall board a vessel back to London, and all this, it stays here.
He's gone, Mycroft. I needed to take control. He would help me, but it was a lie but he's gone. I knew he was wrong. Do you see? I am free. I just had to act.
Yes. In that respect, you are your mother's son.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose.
Oh, der wieder.
To help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Vernon? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you,
You're lying.
to show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
You really are beautiful. I am all right. I returned to London and enrolled at Cambridge University. Their professors leave something to be desired, or perhaps I simply lack the interest in all but a few lectures. I prefer to spend my time at the local hospital pursuing things of practical use. Medical research, chemical tests and the like. Empirical truths. I try not to think about you. I try not to think about anyone unless it is in the course of an investigation. I've started to help people with their menial mysteries. It keeps the mind occupied. I cannot risk otherwise. I'm not like her. I'm not like you. I am all right.
Oh, es geht weiter. Das Spiel ist vorbei oder geht es weiter?
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
Hey, Sherry. How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times,
Ist das
and
Watson oder
don't
was?
open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Also doch. Also das hat alles angefangen, oder was? Ach du Scheiße. Okay. Jetzt wissen wir, wie der dahin kam. Okay, das Spiel ist durchgespielt. Die ganzen Nebenfälle. Jo. Waren alles für die Katz. Schade. Aber es war ein schönes Spiel. War mal eine offene Welt, mal was anderes. Und ich bin mal gespannt, wie das nächste Sherlock Holmes Spiel wird. Das machen wir gleich im Anschluss in der nächsten Folge. Und zwar das Neueste, glaube ich, ist das. Und das Aktuellste. Bin ich auch mal gespannt. Ja, war schön. Dann würde ich mal sagen, fortsetzen? Was kommt denn da? Ich fortsetzen drücke. Achso, dann kommt das wieder. Nee. Nee, ich will... Hallo. Ja, dann kommt das wieder. Oh. Na gut, jetzt können wir mal gucken, was das andere gewesen wäre, wenn ich sie getötet hätte. Gucken wir mal. Was dann kam. Schauen wir mal.
Sherlock. Sherlock.
Das ist das andere Ende.
Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
It was an accident, Sherlock. She was mad, abusive. You were a child, simply trying to help.
How could I? How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it. There is only one thing to be done.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy. My mother died by my hand. I must turn myself into the authorities and face the consequences of my actions.
The consequences of your actions? You were a child. She did this to you, not you unto her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the ends justify the means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it? As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking,
Sherry. I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try, that it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and love for one's self. So please, please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why can none of you see it? The truth is the truth. A murder is a murder. Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know you've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the time I took for granted. You'll always be a part of me.
No, Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
Ja, und dann kommt das wieder, ne? Das hat man schon. Aber vielleicht kommt da noch was. Mal gucken. Jetzt kommt gleich der Idiot wieder. Oh,
Why are
God.
you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship.
Ja, das hat man vorhin schon, dann kriegt er wieder das Bild, ne?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me
Aber für
into
das kriege
your
ich keine
orbit.
Errungenschaft, ne?
Or you into mine.
Komisch.
Once I met you,
Also da war es wohl richtig, oder wie?
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
to help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
Ja, jetzt kommt das
I
wieder.
want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal.
Bestimmt das gleiche Bild wieder.
Here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Natürlich.
You really are beautiful.
Jetzt kommt der Abspann, oder? Ah ne, jetzt kommt noch die...
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest. I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me, pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island, to Mother, to John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything?
Okay, jetzt kommt das. Das hatten wir ja schon.
I found it! I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
Kommt da noch was Neues, oder? Ich glaube, es ist das gleiche, oder?
How are you?
How on earth did you...
Never mind.
Okay, das hat man schon, das können wir mal
It is the most
vorspulen hier.
Cases oft hinge upon... And ergo, one...
Well,
Indeed.
correct.
I have my...
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and what have you to confess now?
Well, I have another set of...
Do you include violin? Oh, no, that's...
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Oh, das ist dann dieses Ende, genau. Okay, also man kommt also nicht mehr zurück ins Spiel. Das heißt, es ist vorbei. Ja, die Nebenfälle können wir nicht mehr machen, aber ist ja wurscht. So, das machen wir mal weg. Gut, dann sehen wir uns dann im nächsten Sherlock Holmes Spiel wieder und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!